So, um, I had another realization. Um, so I posted this thing on Instagram, and I posted pictures of me, and I posted with affirmations. So my affirmation was, um, I don't judge myself. I love myself, and I flow through life. And I love that. I I love that because it's like that's how I see my life. But then I realized that I was still judging myself. I realized that I'm still holding a lot of judgments. I realized that I told myself I don't want to judge others. Like, who am I to judge people? Like, I give up. I give up on judgment. Seriously, like, what good does judgment do besides tarnish people? What good? I'm not talking about. The judgment I'm talking about is judging others, um, or judging yourself. So, like, I don't want to judge others, and I've been practicing that. Like, I have. Like, to me, it's very like, if I hear something, it's more like, okay, but there's gotta be a reason why they did that, or there's gotta be a reason why they so mean, or there's gotta be a reason why they have those feelings, or is that it's gotta be a reason why they have that job. It's gotta be like there's always something deeper than the surface. Like, we're always like judging people and looking at them and looking like the material, or we're judging on what we think the people are doing. And it's like judging doesn't do anybody any good. Um, and I do believe that, you know, you see yourself in others. So if I am telling myself I don't judge and I don't want to judge, and like, I don't want to judge myself either. That's the last person I want to judge, because I'm very important to myself. But anyway, um, it's like, if I judge others, that means I'm judging myself. That means that if you're somebody that this is my this is the philosophy that I agree with. Like, nobody has to literally, like, you literally do not have to agree with nothing that I say. Like, you literally could be like, okay, I don't know, I don't agree. That's it. But the philosophy that I believe in is, if you are constantly judging others, just laughing because it's so. I'm laughing because I know it's true to me because I do it. So if you're constantly judging others, that means you probably judge yourself. That's probably that. It means that you're probably really hard on yourself. And it's like, wait a minute, I'm working on not judging others. So it's like, why am I judging myself? Now, this is the part that's different. I told myself, I don't judge myself. Like, I'm just gonna live my life the way I wanna live my life. And I just want to dress how I wanna dress and do the things I wanna do, as long as that what I'm doing is not hurting others, right? So I'm like, I don't judge myself. And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm still judging myself. And I realized this because I was thinking, like somebody came into my mind. And when that person comes into my mind, it's nothing good ever. Like it's just judgments. When this person comes into my mind, it's just a lot of judgment. It's not a lot of love there, it's a lot of judgment, it's a lot of but anyway, this person came into my mind, and then I told myself, like, oh my God, like I want to be free from you. Like, why are you in my thoughts? And then like I realized it's like I the way to be free is to free yourself from judgments. Like, how many times do we judge our kids? How many times we want our kids to do things a certain way or think a certain way, and we're judging every single move. We're judging how they dress. We're judging how the music they listen to. We're judging the friends they have. We're judging how many times they're on their phone or how long. We're constantly judging, and it's like I believe it's like, can we just stop judging everyone, especially ourselves? Like, there's so many amazing, wonderful things that we have, so many talents, so many freaking amazing ideas. And we're procrastinating and procrastinating. And the reason we procrastinate is because we're already judging ourselves before we even start. Because we're judging ourselves with, like, when we have the tools out and we're trying to do it and we're like, oh, I don't know how to do this. We don't give we don't give ourselves a chance to get better. We're just judging and judging and judging. Like, I'm just judging myself. Like, I want it to be good and I want it to be perfect, like right there and then. When I'm flowing through life. Like, I'm flowing through life. That means I flow through practices. I have to flow through commitment. I have to flow through the time that it will take for me to get there. And we don't give ourselves the grace. Like, we want to be rich and famous. Well, I don't know why I said that. But anyways, it's just like an example. Um, we just want to be rich and famous, or we just want to have that career, or we just want to have all those Airbnbs, or we just want to have that nice car like the next day. Or you want to see it the next day, and it's like we don't give ourselves grace, we don't give ourselves credit. It's like we're gonna get there. Stop judging. Stop judging. Stop judging yourselves. We should show people more grace. I think we should show people more grace in their journey. I last night there was somebody crying outside, and she was crying and she was in a lot of pain, and it had to do with a guy. She's just outside, I decided to go downstairs, and because I know how it feels when you feel like you're gonna die without your boyfriend, which is insanity to me now. Like, what? I thought I was gonna die without that? Oh my God. Like, I was really blind. I was really not, I was not okay. If people want to call me crazy for that. But no, because we don't call people crazy because we don't judge them. One thing that my friend told me is sometimes we call people crazy. She's outside yelling. She's like, I'll come, and calling him 1,000 times. I don't know how many of you guys have been there. And if you haven't, good for you, girl. Good for you. Um, when you're like beasting, calling the guy like 1,000 times, they don't pick up, and you're crying, and you're like, ah. like, am I gonna die? Why you don't pick up? Like, sometimes we go through these pains and people hurt us and we're just dysregulated. Like, our bodies are like, oh my god, pain, oh my god, love, oh my god, ah, and then you just don't, you're not in your right state of mind, and you start crying and you start calling people 1,000 times and you start like thinking that you're gonna die when you're not. You're you're not. I am living proof that it doesn't matter how many heartbreaks you go to through. Doesn't matter how many heartbreaks you go through. It doesn't matter how many times you judge yourself or that you're judged. It's like you're not gonna die. You just not. And you can change the way you think about that. And it takes time. And that's why I say we have to give ourselves grace, because that girl, I went down there, I said a few words, I held space for her, just, because I know how it feels to be in that freaking heartbreak pain. That is, I don't wish bad on anyone, literally. But like, that is just, like, that is a pain that destroys you and it makes you feel like you, like, ah. So that's why I went and I just held space for her there. But I don't judge her for that. I think it's easier not to judge when you feel that person. That's why I have grace for those that judge me. Because maybe they don't understand. They haven't been through that pain. I don't know. But anyways, like, she might not get it that night. Like, it took me many times. Like, I cried many times and I went through many things, and and it took me time to get here. So it's like, who am I to judge people? That makes me emotional. Who am I to judge people based on the oops, based on the journey they're in? Who the hell am I? Who am I? How can I judge that girl? She'll get it. It might take her time. What's the point of judging? Why are we judging people? Why are we judging ourselves? What is the point? What is your point in judging? I'm gonna ask myself that question. What is the point in judging? I don't know. I don't. I don't think there's a point. I don't think there's a point. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. But me, right now, this present moment, I don't see a point in judging. I do see a point in not judging. I see a point in compassion. I I see a point in showing people grace. I see a point in that. I do. Because that helps others. That makes others feel seen. That makes others feel value as a human being. And I promise myself, no matter how long it takes, that I will continue practice the art of empathy and compassion. And I will continue to work on not judging myself and not judging others. There's no point.